Welcome to Big 12 Now on ESPN Plus on this Tuesday night from the Lloyd Noble Center in Norman, Oklahoma. 21st ranked BYU, their first trip to Norman since 1986, taking on navy blue uniforms, OU in the cream, and it's the Cougars that have the game's first possession. Traore coming off a huge game in Morgantown on Saturday. There's a drive. It rolls off the left side.
It was definitely a person of emphasis in the OU shoot-around because of what he did to Jesse Edwards and that West Virginia team. They're paying close attention to him. And
Traore picks up a very early foul. Now that is significant. Godwin starts the game with a free throw make. And Ortega was a little limited in the shoot-around earlier today. Traore all alone underneath to lay it in.
And that was set up by Spencer Johnson. That's great awareness right there by Dallin Hall. Locate the mismatch because he had the smaller defender.
And then
good pass. You talk about that's a good spot. I mean, this league is so deep, it's hard. I think whoever wins this league will end up with about 7 or 8 losses.
Very possible. Uzan misses his first shot attempt of the game. Johnson looking for Foose, gets it down low, and he quickly puts it up off the glass and kisses it in. Uzan trying to get past Robinson, who blocks it away. Jackson Robinson playing in his home state of Oklahoma for the first time in his career.
This right here is an elite level block. Jackson Robinson, he's known as a scorer, but one of the most underrated parts of his game is the way he defends. Last game, you saw him guarding the best player. And he had him in check, but this game, the athleticism.
Owe met at the rim by a Tiki. Foul shooter on the year and sinks the first. That's why, but he is in the lineup, starting lineup and playing, and that's a big deal without Khalifa for a second straight game. So tied at 4, just about 4 minutes into the game. Dallin Hall, he gets downhill. Wow, Tiki flushes it home.
Only in the Big 12, but in America. 12 assists last game. He does just as good a job as anybody in locating the open man and throwing it to the spots where only the offensive team can get it.
The Trey Darthard knocks down a 3. That could be huge. Cougars have missed their first 3 3-point shots, and it's not going to stop them from shooting it anymore. But Sooners 1 for 3. As Hughley now in the game. Rivaldo Soares flips it up and scores.
Rivaldo Soares' scoring has definitely been upped. In the last 3, he's averaging 13 points a game. He's just looking more comfortable, and you can tell he's playing more confident.
Johnson, there it is. First made 3 of the game on their 4th. Jackson said, Mom is here, Mom Brandy. He played at Missouri State. There's the 3 from Ada, Oklahoma. 3 from the right corner. OU's been leading on the 3 quite a bit here recently. Their last 4 shots make them 5 have all been 3s and all misses. A rebound though by Owe, rips it away, gives to McCollum, and he lofts a 3.
To finally seeing the ball go through the net as a guy who was hungry to finally hit one.
Handoff Saunders. Hooks into Uzan. It just wills. OU's last 7 shots have all been 3-point attempts. 1 make. Uzan continuing the trend. That goes in.
And only shooting 29 for 3 on the year, so a lot of teams go under, which gives him that wide open shot to really get into his rhythm.
Godwin commits his first foul of the night. And we were talking earlier, the first free throws for the Cougars. Johnson drains both. McCollum greeted there by Johnson. Back out for Uzan. Floater, good.
That's just good patience off the pick and roll. Takes his time, good touch around the rim.
Traore hands it back to Hall. Nice pocket pass, but then Owe comes across and fouls.
In the pick and roll.
foul, and neither head coach wants to see their guy get number 2. Offensive rebound by Noah Waterman. And his pass, Soares gets an arm up, not even looking at it, steals it going the other way, and is fouled going to the rim. Waterman and Nell trying to discuss. Soares at 1 of 2. The absence of Ali Khalifa. All picked up the assist that we're missing with an absent Khalifa due to illness. Traore over Moore. When he gets that deep, how are you going to... Traore looking. Hall. Still plenty of time. 10 on the shot clock. Hall gets past Soares. Pocket pass. Traore off the glass with a beautiful kick. The last time they played, and Kevin Nixon had a buzzer beater. The winner for the Cougars back in '92. Saunders fires across court. Robinson gets past Uzan. 14-footer. Pops in the net.
That's just a great play in Trent.
And playing in front of what he told us before the game, about 36 friends and family.
The 36 tickets. I don't know how he got the 36 tickets.
You have to ask your teammates, right? Isn't that how you do it?
Yeah.
You get 36, so you'll hear the crowd reacting when Johnson finds the scoring column again. You asked him if it makes him play a little more intense, and you said, yeah, I think it will tonight.
Hey, you might be a little bit more aggressive because you want to play well in front of your home crowd, but can also get you a bucket.
BYU's now hit their last 4 shots from the field. They have a 6-point lead, their largest of the game. Hughley. Now left alone for the flush.
Hard to stop.
Now around Foose, who backs it up.
Who's pointing to where he wants the ball?
He's got more on him again.
They're sitting on the left shoulder.
And he gets deep and lays it in. That matchup right now is beneficial to BYU.
So they're sitting on the left shoulder. That was a point of emphasis for Porter Moser, but Foose is so strong down low. If he hits you in the chest one time, ask Jesse Edwards because he learned. He hits you in the chest one time, he can get you where he wants you to go. And John Hughley, if you're not going to guard him and you're going to back off that much, he will make you pay. He's not shooting it exceptionally well, but he's more than capable.
Hall is shooting it exceptionally well. As he... Hughley. There's the size matchup. Ooh, no call. Knocked Robinson to the court and went to lay it in. The team attempted a bunch of threes tonight. They've attempted 14, made 4. Robinson misses that one. Garthard, it bounced, and Tiki just got his 3rd foul as he tripped up Soares.
Be as aggressive defensively.
Soares. Hall's knocked down a couple of threes here in the first half. He's going to try another one. Got it.
Oh, the snake.
Soares scoop and won't fall. Ball movement to always 3. 16 fouls. Next one puts BYU in the bonus. Robinson. Backed up. And now Dallin Hall. Traore from the free throw line. Or you can hold it for the final shot. You and I were here a few weeks ago and Uzan went too early at the end of the first half against Texas Tech. And that
that's nice.
With 2 on the clock, he scores to tie it, and that will do it. He did not make the same mistake tonight.
Yeah.
So they've fallen out of the top 25 as of yesterday. BYU just has kind of crept up. 22 last week, 21 this week.
And potentially almost 10 teams in the tournament. That's crazy. That's unheard of.
Call him almost taken away by Johnson at a JV in 3. Well, Waterman gets the rebound. Waterman Played 8 minutes of that first half and now anticipated.
And as great as of a game that Traore played last game against West Virginia, one thing Mark Pope said is he missed a few bunnies. He missed a few easies that could have took it over the top. And right there, we saw one of the bunnies that he missed.
Well, Moore was the only Sooner. Traore has to use the dribble here, looking to back down Godwin again. This has been a frequent story all night. Spins, baseline, reverses, and scores. He says, you want to take away that left shoulder? I'll spin baseline.
And when you're sitting that much on a guy's left shoulder, you have no other choice but to spin the opposite direction. And he used his long arms, used his length to be able to finish on the opposite side.
A shot there.
To take something away, you have to be able to use the opposite.
Hall lob. Traore can't come up with it, but he is fouled.
Again, we see Hall just throwing the ball up, knowing that a Tiki
throw of the season.
Look.
And surveys more. Looking for Hughley, but well defended by a Tiki. That's a 3 from the corner. Deep 3, Robinson. A Hughley rebound over a Tiki. Here come the Sooners down 1. Moore. Contact. Can't get the shot to fall. But he'll shoot 2.
On the cusp of being able to respond to adversity the best. Because you're probably looking at about 8 to 9 losses. Just tough league. We talk about it every single game. But there's really just no easy battle. There's no easy, we call it off night.
What a good pass by Soares, the 5th turnover, and then the other way laid in by Traore, directly done here over these 2 games. How does that change his role, if at all, with BYU?
Yeah, but I think it's just a two-headed snake. Because I think it looks a little different when you have both of those guys available and healthy, because Jalen Moore, when he's shooting it
for BYU, and a Hall drive, can't finish at that time. Collum feeds Godwin, adjusts, second effort, scores on that shot and gives OU. I do have to go back and live in the city, so. BYU, their largest deficit of the night, 4 points. Traore and Godwin almost look like a travel. He puts it up and scores. In school history with Jimmer Fredette. Chase Fisher hit 10 in a game back in 2014. That's an air ball and brought out by Uzan. Long pass, McCollum ahead of the field, lays it in.
Where we kind of in our view, this angle that he had was much easier to see that type of contact than the foul right there by Waterman.
Midway through the second half, 21st ranked BYU and Oklahoma. And a tight one at Norman. 3, Uzan. Hall feeds Traore. Hughley on him. Traore almost lost the dribble, maintains it. Gonna go up with a shot with the left hand and banks it in off the glass. The trap, McCollum. Hughley kicks, Soares, all fake, drives and slams. Well, we heard during the shoot-around, Porter Moser said to his team, the pass fake is your friend, and it was there for Soares.
But when you put teams in rotations and they're in a scramble mode, yes, sometimes the pass fake will work, and right there it did.
5 points now for a Tiki. Hughley fouled by Robinson. So far 10 against BYU as Hughley.
Versatile defensively. It's hard to really take him off the floor, Mark.
Uzan and Robinson crosses over.
Making BYU drive.
Lives on hitting the threes and shoots a high volume of them. And the team that takes that away, and it's 8-point lead now for OU.
And I think it's partially due to their ball screen defense. BYU runs a lot of ball screen defenses, and Hall is one of the best in the country when it comes to locating and picking on.
Fouled Robinson shooting a three-point shot, so he hits Saturday. If you're a Big 12 fan, you can sign up today at ESPN.
Could be a good one.
Only 2 of them left in the regular season. Godwin and 1.
And right.
Missed the chance for the three-point play. Hall.
Of being aware of his fouls and knowing that his presence on the court is valuable.
And he got a foul inside the first minute of the game and has not been whistled for another one since. Moore, all of his points have come here in the second half, and he adds to that. He has 9, all in half number 2. Johnson answering for BYU. Shot clock gets to 6. Screen from Godwin. That put Hall on his back, and Uzan scores in the lane.
Goodness gracious.
This time Waterman yanks down the board. BYU trailing it by 8, turned it over, but no. Waterman stops the play. Hallmark for Uzan all season. His assist to turnover ratio has been excellent. A 20-point victory at K-State a week ago. Traore. Hall, 3. Good. Desperately needed shot by the Cougars there.
And Hall got away with the push-off. That's how he created the space on Javier McCullum.
Hall kicks. Waterman, 3. Soares rebounded. A little touch foul there. They're going to get, I think, on Spencer Johnson. 17 from the line. The team 4 for 16. Johnson has 2 of those. Robinson and Waterman each have 1. Hall, pocket pass. Traore waits and gets a bump and a foul from Hughley. Going to take us to the under.
Intentional, that's on purpose. They take away the three-point shot from you.
Foose. He knocks down both. Makes it a 2.
Why you to skip the ball over for open threes.
Godwin, Uzan. We're in the front court now, content to eat a little more clock. Godwin screen. All keeps his feet this time, but same result as a bucket from McCollum.
OU's guards can get whatever they want off that ball screen because Sam Godwin sets great screens.
In and out. Saunders fouled McCollum going for the rebound. That one almost went down for... Tonight, we have a double-digit lead. It's OU by 10.
But this is what Porter Moser talked about. In shoot-around, he said, if you're up by 10, if you're down by 10 when you're playing BYU, you have to play the same way.
And he missed the front end. To the second. Toby Keith has affected him personally.
Yeah.
Became pretty good friends with Toby. This being Porter's 3rd season as the head coach. And this is a team that really has needed a win, having lost 3 of their last 4. Behind the back, Hall fouled by Darther.
Solely on your defense to be able to get stopped, but you have to be able to beat.
Hit the first, hits the second. BYU trying to force a turnover here. Darther picked up the dribble. Dangerous pass. It is stolen. Hall fouled by Moore. Swishes the second. Cuts it to 9. Same look defensively for BYU. I don't know.
Anybody but him, honestly.
Crucial possession. That's a 2. It's long. Into the arms of Johnson. The kiss good.
I see nothing right there. Absolutely nothing right there.
Yeah, McCollum right in the... It's Kansas. What happened last night?
Yeah.
Manhattan.
Anybody can be beat, especially on the road.
Bill Self even said that in his pregame radio interview before the game last night. He said, hey, this is the Big 12. Anybody can knock off anybody.
You get a little extra superpowers when you're playing against your rival.
McCollum with 6 to shoot. Fell down, but that was instigated. Last 2:15. BYU shot 6, and OU's going to have number. Hall, jump stop. McCollum there. Johnson. Fade away. Short. Darthur crashed into Hall. We play on. And then they foul McCollum, which has been a losing proposition for BYU over the last few minutes. And that looks to increase even more. The Cougars just going to play it out.
You know, you did a great job guarding the three-point line, not allowing BYU to get up those 33 threes. And Javier McCollum, this might be a wake-up call for him. He might be able to get back on track after a game like this.
Hall just a bit long. Uzan has it. He allows BYU to get into the front court, and the Sooners are going to win it, improve to 17-6, even their conference record at 5-5. And BYU will drop to 16-6, and they'll be 4-5 in conference play. Oklahoma's going to take the shot clock violation.
Mark veteran play.
Pretty impressive. Final seconds run off, and Oklahoma wins it over 21st ranked BYU in Norman, 82-66. And OU did what they wanted to do, and that's limit the three-point makes from the Cougars tonight.